Hello and welcome to this tutorial. Today we're going to go over 3 smooth transitions in After Effects without using any plugins. So let's start with a rotation. So make sure you have your pre-comp clips ready or images, whatever you want. To do a rotation transition, press R on your keyboard. How about for the first clip first? And press this little stopwatch thing and drag the keyframe out. It doesn't matter how far you drag it. Maybe like 10 frames at least, and then set another keyframe. Now we can't see what we're working on yet, so we're gonna have to move the keyframe once over to the left just so we can see how far we're moving it. And we're gonna set it to 180 so that now it's upside down. So now you can move that keyframe over there. Now for the second clip, press R and press the stopwatch again and move that over like 10 frames again, and then do it again. And since we made the first one 180, this one will be -180. Now scroll over all the keyframes and press F9 or right click, go to keyframe assistant, and then press easy ease, and then scroll over all of them and click on the graph editor. So hold shift, click this first keyframe, hold shift and drag it over like that, and then this one should go down like this, and this is gonna make it smooth. Same one for this one. You can just copy my graphs. Once you're done with that, click the graph editor out. Now over here you want to turn on motion blur and turn on for each clip. And one last step, you see that it is not showing the background. Go to effects, search up motion tile. For output width, set it to 200, output height 200, and check the box for mirror edges. Copy that and paste it onto the second one. So now your smooth transitions should look like this. Okay, so now we're gonna go over how to change position, so like a right smooth transition or up or down, something like that. So press P on your first clip for position, right click, click on separate dimensions, and we're gonna do one for X position. So stopwatch on X, move that over there, and then make another one. Now we're going to move it over so we can see what we're working on. So let's move from right to left. So you want to move it to where it's about the middle, just like that, when the box reaches like that. And then move the keyframe over. Then on the second clip, press P, click on the stopwatch, remember to separate dimensions, and then move these over there like 10 frames. And we're going to want to move this, since this is moving from right to left. You want to do left to right. So just like that. And then scroll over all of them, press F9 or right click keyframe assistant and easies. So then when you go through that, you want to click on graph editor, hold shift and move that over there, move this one over here. You can just copy my graphs real quick, honestly. This will make sure it looks really smooth. Okay, and then this should look like this. Nice and smooth. It is kind of fast though, but you can change the way your transitions look like if you just play around with the graph editor. That one's a little more smoother. Still kind of fast on that side maybe. Maybe now it's too slow, but yeah, you get the point. You just have to play around with the keyframes. Next, we're gonna do like a zoom in or a zoom out type transition. So on the first clip, select scale by pressing S on your keyboard. Go up to the top and click the stopwatch for a keyframe. And then you're gonna wanna move that over like 10 frames. And then if you wanna do like a zoom in or like a zoom out, you can just move that in a bit. If you want to zoom out, you would just do like the opposite. So you want to move the keyframe to the very end of the clip, press S on the second clip, and zoom in. that's fine, like 50 or something. Press scale, or press the stopwatch on the scale, and then over here, move over like 10 frames or something and set it back to full, which is 100. Go through all of them and press F9 or easy east over here. And then you're gonna wanna go to your graph editor and just follow my graphs to make it really smooth. Okay, once you got your graphs done, it should look like this. There, and you can play around with it if it's too fast, too slow. There's a lot of different options that you can do with the graph editor and stuff like that. So you can just move like the first keyframe or the second one, depending on how fast or slow you want the transition. That looks a bit better. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know in the comments down below what kind of tutorial I should make in the future. Thank you so much and have a good night. See ya.